Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Council of Geniuses, episode number.
29, that's the one before 30.
Good job, Abel. You're learning.
We're mathing here.
We're mathing. Um, Before I get started, I did want to give a big congratulations to Blueface.
Blueface.
Yeah, congrats, Blueface. He is not the father of Krishan's child. Uh,
Another fatherless child.
well, the child has a father. It's just not him.
Is do you think he's gonna be present in the child's life?
If it's not his and they're not together.
So,
So I
but
don't think he would be.
no, I don't think, no, you're saying the baby's father. You think
Oh, the baby's father?
yeah,
I don't think so. Probably not.
yeah,
So I feel like if the father was gonna be present, someone would have came out and be like, "Yo, that's my kid," or maybe that's my
yeah,
kid.
perhaps.
Perhaps, maybe now that it's known that's not Blueface, someone
Mm,
comes out,
That's true.
or she says, "Oh, it's him" or something. Like it's this guy, I think. Um, but yeah, we don't care about that. Big congrats to Blueface. Yeah,
Good job, bro.
yeah, proud of you, man.
We are gonna break the news earlier, but he told us to wait on it until he announced it.
Yeah. I've known for a while now, but he's like, man, I want to announce it. I'm like, all right, bro, I respect that.
Yeah, we try to keep the integrity of
Hmm.
this channel.
Yeah.
We're not trying to be like rats and shit like other journalists.
Nah, we're not the guy from Drama Alert.
Yeah, B Mr. Star.
Yeah, yeah, we're not like that. Um, but yeah, Abel, you know,
That's me.
you'd say you have parents, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think yeah.
Let us know at home. Do you have parents?
So it's watching this video and they have like fucking trauma and shit, bro. You'd be like, no, they didn't. Like there's a car crash and I was fucking 12 and they both died, bro. And then, damn, I'm sorry if you don't have parents.
Yeah. Well, that's why they have to let us know.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
that's why you're letting us know. But
5 likes and we'll be your parents.
what?
I don't know. You could be the mom.
I'm not doing that.
Unless it's like 10 likes, probably, yeah. No?
20 likes. But like you, I have parents.
Damn,
Big
coincidence.
announcement, bro. In 9 months, I'm gonna be a parent.
Are you for real? Or are you just joking? You're for real.
For real.
Damn. It's pretty crazy, actually.
It's pretty crazy. Um, but I was talking to my sister and stuff like that. We're just kind of remembering like
Does she have parents?
my sister.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think she has parents.
Yeah.
She is a parent actually.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congrats to my sister. She's a parent. I think she has parents. I'm not too sure on that.
Yeah. You have to ask her next time.
Yeah, I'll ask her. Maybe off camera.
Yeah.
I'll ask her off camera. Uh, but yeah, I was talking to her and we were just kind of remembering like stories like when we were little and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I completely forgot about this one time that some guy almost killed my parents.
What?
Actually,
How?
um, so when I was in like from like elementary to middle school,
Mm-hmm.
my mom she worked at a laundromat.
Mm-hmm.
So she would be like they're like doing cleaning and then she would like close up for the night stuff like that. And I remember she worked from Fridays. No, she worked Fridays and Saturdays from 3 to closing basically.
Yeah.
And I remember they would close up like at 8 or 9. They would close up the doors, and then she would just start cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
And then once like the cleaning was done and everyone was finished washing and drying and stuff like that, like then she would go home, right? So like I'm saying, like around 8 is when she locked the door, so like
Yeah.
new people couldn't come in
Oh, yeah.
and start washing. And like if you were there, obviously they're not gonna kick you out. You finish washing, and then my dad would go help like with the cleaning, so that she could be finished earlier, and then
Mm-hmm.
she'd go home, right? Um, so this one time, like my sister told me, and I asked my parents because I knew the story, I just
Yeah.
forgot about it.
Oh, yeah.
Um, so my mom said that like sometimes like local people like they'd want like a snack from the vending machine or something. Like they would like knock on the door like, "Hey, can you give me like a bag of Cheetos or whatever?" So like she locked up already, and some guy knocks. Some guy's knocking, and my mom like she doesn't go over. She's like, "Hey, like we're closed. Like
Mm.
it's late already." And the guy's like, "Oh, like come here, come here, come here." And my mom, she said that she kind of goes
Mm-hmm.
like over, like the door's closed, still it's locked, and he pulls out a fucking like a knife like this big, bruh, and he starts banging that shit on the door, but like it's a
What the
glass door,
fuck?
and he starts banging it on the door, and it's like it's hard glass,
Yeah.
but he's still like fucking banging it on the door. My dad was there at the time too, um, and then fucking my mom like she screams like for my dad, and he's
Mm.
like, oh, like go call the cops because they had like in the they had like a little
A little
like
extra
an
room.
office.
Yeah.
They had like an office where they had like the number posted up on the wall. He's like, oh, like go call the cops and whatever. Um, and my mom she goes and she calls the cops, bruh. And I remember she was telling me she's like, oh, like I remember like telling your dad like they didn't take like long as fuck to come because like a normal
Yeah.
police thing like if you call them like
And
they
if
end up taking long, bruh.
yeah.
Especially in our minority communities. You and she said that they ended up getting there in like 5 minutes, but the guy was gone. Like the
Mm.
guy ended up leaving because I think she like he saw them like calling the cops or some shit, and he ended up leaving. And the cops came and they were talking to my parents like, oh, like what did the guy look like? What was he wearing? And she said he was wearing like shorts and like a bright orange T-shirt, which is
Pretty weird for crime.
pretty weird for crime. Yeah, it's pretty like identifiable. Like you're gonna stand out at night with a fucking
Yeah.
bright orange T-shirt. Um, and the cops like, all right, like we'll be in touch and
We
whatever.
got him.
And then yeah, she said that later they got him
Oh
probably
wow.
like down the street.
Got him.
Yeah, and they ended up getting him, and they ended up I don't know what they did. I assume took him to jail.
Perhaps.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
You know. And then I heard my mom. She told me that like for a while, like she was hella scared. Like fuck, like what if they just let him go or something, and he
Yeah.
comes back like because he knows that we called the cops or
Yeah.
something on him.
That's true.
Yeah,
It's a scary situation.
yeah, but that's actually really scary, bro. Like, cause if you think about it, like they would have fucking died. You know.
Yeah. Pretty. Yeah. Pretty
Yeah.
large knife.
Yeah, pretty large. Not well, any size knife is dangerous.
I mean, let's. What if it's like this?
Still dangerous though.
I mean, it depends on whose hands.
Oh, well, this was a crazy
Oh,
guy.
that's true. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, and then like I just remember that when I was talking to my sister, she like told me like, dude, do you remember this one time that like they almost fucking died? And I was like, what? Yeah, like they were pretty close. Like I'll say like that's probably as close to dying as you can get without like getting hurt.
Yeah. Getting threatened and actively attempted against.
Yeah, yeah. Cause it's not like, hey, well, I'm gonna shoot you. Like
Yeah.
that's nothing. You know. But if I had a gun and I was like, hey, well, I'm about to shoot you.
Please don't shoot me. I'll do anything you want.
You know.
Yeah. If you're not a Marcus, like and subscribe.
Yeah, and then just different stories like that I've heard like from my sister when we were small. Like there was this one time that my sister almost like fell out the window. We used to
Of the
live
house.
on the second story,
Mm.
like a second story apartment, and so like she was running and like jumping on the couch. Like she would run and like hit the back, like the back,
On the back of the couch.
yeah, the back cushion part of the couch, and then she would run and she would like kind of run back and hit the back cushion of the couch. But the couch was like right in front of the window, so it's like couch,
In a window.
window here. And I think she like went over, and I think she like fell. There was like a gap
Mm.
between like it wasn't just
Right away.
like yeah like right next to it. It wasn't like touching.
Yeah.
I think she like fell in the gap or something, and like she almost
That's
fucking fell out
crazy.
the window.
That's crazy.
And I remembered that because at that apartment complex, my parents were like the managers,
Mm.
so kind of in the know of the apartment stuff. A little kid fucking fell out the window of that apartment, bro. I don't know if it was the same unit, probably not. But a little
That's crazy.
like a fucking 1-year-old, bro.
Oh fuck.
A 1-year-old fell out the window.
That's actually crazy.
I think they're alive. I don't know. I don't know the updates.
Hopefully.
I don't think my parents know yet.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, because I remember my dad told me he's like, oh, like this happened. He was talking to my mom. He's like, that something happened at the building, and I asked him like, hey, like what the fuck happened to the building? And he's like, a fucking like a 1-year-old fell out the window. And I'm like, how the fuck is that? Like, how do you let that shit happen as a parent,
Yeah,
bro?
that's crazy.
Like, it's not that easy. Like they're not like ground level windows.
Yeah.
They're like taller than the average 1 year old, I would say. Like higher up. Like I don't know, like the baby would have to have like climbed on something and then like
As a 1 year old.
broke through the screen,
Yeah.
and then fell out. You know?
Was it murder?
Well, it's not murder if
Well,
they're
attempted
alive.
murder.
It could have been. I don't know. I don't know the story. I don't know.
Have you seen that one video of a baby that's like about to go out the window and then like a cat tackles it?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, it's like a known thing where like babies are like really protective against like well not babies, cats are really protective against like their owners' babies.
I haven't heard about
Yeah,
that.
like it keeps going towards the window and the cat just keeps like tackling or grabbing at its leg, so the baby just keeps falling instead of walking towards the window.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I
I,
like
I
cats.
hope my cat is protective of my baby.
Yeah, you have multiple cats. You have like a whole little gang of
Yeah, I have
protectors.
three, bro. Yeah,
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
yeah. Why would you say gang, bro? It's because you're black?
No, like just like a group, a unit. We're a minority. Thinks that's what we call groups, bro. That has no gang related
Let us know in the
connotations.
comments if you think that was racist by Abel.
What?
Just because I have black cats, they're called a gang.
That's what?
What's up with that, Abel? I don't know.
I used to have a black cat.
You have one still.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, I'm just black. I forgot.
I'm not racist, guys. My cat's black.
Yeah.
That's what he just fucking said.
I was talking. We were talking about cats though, so that makes sense. I oh wait. No, let's move on.
But yeah, so the little kid fell out, and then my dad, cause I think he drove by or someone told him.
Yeah.
I think someone told him like that something had happened, and he went to the building and he had to talk to like the police and stuff. And he said that some guy was just posted up recording. He had like a fucking tripod. He had a tripod. He was like recording what the fuck was happening. And I have a neighbor. I don't live at that building, bro.
Yeah.
But I have a neighbor where I live, and she said that she saw it on TikTok or Instagram. The guy's recording of the fucking situation.
That's crazy.
I haven't found it.
Yeah.
I might have to ask her.
If you guys find it, let us know.
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna know what it is.
It's just
Like if they did see it.
just in
Maybe
case.
it's viral. Yeah, maybe it's viral and they'll let us know. Maybe my dad's up in the video. 'Cause my dad was on the scene talking to law enforcement.
Pretty
Yeah, pretty
crazy
interesting though. He
situation.
was like involved in a thing. I think one time my dad got interviewed by like a news crew one time too.
For what?
I think they were running like a segment about like construction workers or something. And my dad was working there. That was like super old, like a long time ago. Um, yeah. Speaking about talking to law enforcement, remember that one time we were at at Starbucks? Um, so we were still in high school. It was
Yeah.
like junior year or
Oh,
something
junior
like that.
year.
We were taking like I think like finals or something. So we were getting out of school early, and we'd get out of school early and we'd go to the park, which is like right across the street, like down like 2 blocks down probably. We'd go to the park and we'd play soccer for a little bit. And we were playing soccer, and then after that, we're like, oh, like let's go get a pizza because across the street from the school they had a Little Caesars. So they had a Little Caesars, and we decided to get drinks from Starbucks too. So we're up in the Starbucks, and we're inside ordering, and outside, like facing the street, they had like a little patio
Yeah.
area, and we're in there ordering, and comes running a group of African American youngsters.
Yeah, I would say at least two.
I was probably like 6 or 7.
Oh,
Uh,
that wasn't wrong.
well, that is at least two still.
Yeah.
So you were right. You
Yeah.
know, it's like if you said there's at least 5 people on the planet. Like technically, you're right still. You know. But yeah. So they come in running, and then they like spread out and leave through like different exits, and then
Yeah.
in comes some white guy,
Old
like
white
yeah,
guy.
no older, not old like a senior citizen, but probably like middle-aged white guy,
Yeah, I would say like, yeah,
maybe like 40, 50.
yeah, close to
He comes
50.
in like running, and he's like asking us like, "Where do they go? Where do they go?" And nobody said nothing. We just kind of looked at him.
Yeah.
So that was that. You know, we ordered our drinks.
We,
We go to the Little
we
Caesars.
just thought like, oh, it's kind of that was kind
Like
of an
yeah, that was kind
interesting
of silly. Like
situation.
I wonder what the fuck
Yeah.
happened because we didn't really fucking know. So you know, we go get our pizza. We have our drinks. So we go sit on the little patio, just so we could eat outside. And there's like table enough for like 6 of us.
Yeah.
There's like probably like 6 or 7 of us. and we're sitting there, and the guy, the white guy, he's still there in the parking lot. He's just waiting like next to his truck, and he called the cops. He called the law enforcement authorities, and
Yeah.
they arrive and they're talking to him or whatever. And then they come up to us and they ask us like, "Oh, like did you guys see anything?" And we're all like, "Nah, like I didn't like
Yeah, like
I saw people run up in
yeah, I don't know
Starbucks
where
and
they
I saw
went.
people run away, but
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know where they went. Like we were inside, I was ordering,
we're
whatever."
distracted.
And one of our friends, what was the name we gave him, bro?
I don't remember.
I don't know, but we talked about him before, right?
Yeah, the Cheeto Dust guy.
Yeah, the Cheeto dust guy. We're gonna call him Chester,
Yeah.
the cheetah, right? Um, he's like, "Yeah, officer, I saw they went this way and this way and this way, and it was a group of like seven black kids, and one of them had a red shirt on, and and after that they went like some split off, like two went this way and three went this way, and they went that way."
Bro just started splitting everything, bro.
Yeah,
Unprompted.
yeah, unprompted. He asked us, and we had all said no, and then he's like,
Actually.
"Actually, officer, I know what happened." And he fucking told him, and the whole time we were just kind of looking at each other like,
Is this dude
"Yeah,
serious?
is he serious? Did he fucking do that shit?" And then the cop, he's like, "Okay, thanks." And probably nothing happened from it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what the fuck would have happened, but like supposedly, the group they were on the patio, and I think they threw like a cup or like
Like a couple
ice,
of ice,
yeah, a
something like
cup
that.
of ice
Uh-huh.
at the guy's truck. For what? I don't know. Maybe for fun.
Yeah.
Maybe racial tension. Maybe the guy had said something.
Yeah, we don't
We don't
know.
know. We don't know. We just heard from the cop that that's what had happened,
Mm.
right? And then, so the guy, he's driving down the street. He gets something thrown at his truck. He pulls into the lot, gets out, and starts chasing him. That's when they kind of run off and they split up. And we weren't gonna cooperate because I don't do that. I don't snitch. I don't, you know, cooperate with the authorities.
It's easier to say nothing too. Like you just gotta say, "Oh no, I didn't see anything," and then they leave you alone.
Yeah, that's it. And then I just don't want to get involved. Like I didn't really
Yeah.
care. I actually didn't really know a lot. I just saw them run off, so we're like, nah, I didn't really see nothing.
Yeah, they didn't kill anybody, bro.
Yeah, even if they did, I don't think I would have said nothing.
Yeah,
It's none of my
that'd be
business.
kind of scary to get involved in that.
Well, yeah, I guess, but it's just none of my business. Like, okay, whatever. You know, it's just different codes, bro.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, that's how I know you're not from the street table.
I mean, depends what kind of street you're talking about. I watched Sesame Street growing up.
Nah, I know, man. I can tell. You know
I
your alphabet really well.
yeah, the Dracula one was pretty cool.
What's today's letter of the day?
T.
All right, man. Thanks. T. Today's letter of the day is T for
Tyrannosaurus.
Tyrannosaurus. All right, man.
I could have just said train or turtle or teacup.
I don't know if I have anything else to say.
Oh, that's it for that.
Yeah, I don't know if you have anything else to add about like weird stories like that or something like
About the police.
about police or about your
Mm.
parents almost getting murdered.
Oh yeah. Well, no, about police. I don't know if I said this already, but the school by here,
Mm-hmm.
it's like an elementary school. They had like a little showing of police.
What does that mean?
Like
What does
the
showing up
police
police mean?
came with their police cars first to like check them out and everything,
Okay.
and like they would talk to us about like
At the elementary school?
yeah, they would talk to us about like oh like look at the cars like we help people and shit like that like don't do drugs that type of stuff.
Oh yeah.
And they pulled up with the police car, and I remember me and my brother went to the same school. I think I was in second grade and he was in kindergarten,
Mm-hmm.
and we were like out there like looking around, and then they went to my brother and they're like, "Oh, you want to go inside the police car to like look at it?" And he started crying, and he's like, "Please don't arrest me."
That's funny,
Yeah,
bro.
and the lady, the one of the police officers was a lady, and she was like, "Oh no, we're not gonna arrest you, sweetie," and she had to like comfort him and everything because he was crying. That shit was funny.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, I miss that school. There's a lot of silly moments. Like one time, there was a little girl, and my brother in my brother's grade,
Mm.
and I guess they walked out of school holding hands, And my mom was,
Your brother and the girl?
yeah,
Okay.
and my mom was like, "Oh, is that your girlfriend?" And he's like, "No, she's Chinese."
Fuck, bro.
Like he didn't say it to be racist. He just like
Yeah,
he
yeah.
just
Like he's a little kid, but he
he
doesn't
didn't
know.
understand what that any of
Yeah.
that meant. He was just like, "No, she's Chinese." I wonder if
Damn.
my mom or my sister remember that shit. That shit stuck in my mind.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's funny, bro.
That school is just so weird. Like once other time there was this kid that was like special needs. I don't know what he
And
had,
his name was Abel.
but another kid that had special needs.
Oh,
And we were in class and he would just always use a computer.
yeah.
Like whatever we would do, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna be on the computer playing games."
Yeah.
And I guess one time the teacher finally had enough. She was like, "Hey, child, I forgot his name too.
Yeah.
Get off the computer." And he was like, "No." And she's like, "Get off the computer." And they both started screaming at each other. And then she called the security. And then the security came in and we all had to leave the thing while they were like dealing with the situation.
Oh, like leave the class?
Yeah, and while we
Leave
were
lab?
yeah, while we were leaving, it was a classroom. They just had computers in the back, which
Okay.
made it even weirder because he was just playing games in them.
Uh,
But as we were leaving, we saw the security try to like get to him, like try to approach him, and he grabbed the chair and threw it at them. And it was like a bunch of crazy shit.
oh shit, bro.
We were waiting in the auditorium and we heard that like he was like super angry and like they had security had to like cuff him.
Damn.
That was in elementary school, bro. That shit was crazy.
Then why the fuck did the security guards have cuffs, bro?
I guess it's a bad area.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a bad area.
Elementary school securities need cuffs. We didn't even have security, bro.
Yeah, we had like staff.
Yeah, we had staff. We had they called them noon duty aides,
Yeah,
and it was all women, and they would wear like orange vests and like so we know they were like staff members so they can help us for stuff, and they'd watch us like during lunch and stuff like that.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. I don't know. That elementary school was just different there, bro.
yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I don't have that much more stories except for one time, I was sitting in the chair and then a girl next to me was like, she pulled on her pants like this far and she's like telling me to look, and I was just like, what? I didn't understand what was going on. I was like, what? Like, what do you like? Okay, like, why do you have your pants down? And then another girl like right there, she's like, Miss, this girl has her pants down, and then they got her in trouble. I forgot what happened, but that's what I remember that too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
that's
that's it
funny,
from
bro.
that school. I don't know why she picked me to do that. Probably I was just sitting next to her, so that's probably it.
Yeah, that's why you were just the
Yeah.
easiest target, bro. Flashing, you were a flashing victim.
Fuck. I'm trying to think of more stories from that school, but I think that's it for that school. From the other school, um, no, yeah, there wasn't too much from the time I went back in high school from my senior year. Oh, there was this kid. You know, there would be people smoking in the restroom.
Yeah.
I guess I was just walking in, and it was like the nerdier kid that was smoking.
Mm,
I don't know his name, but he was like, I don't know, he was just smoking, and he didn't look like the type of kid that would smoke.
yeah.
And a guy walked up to him. I thought they were friends at first. He was like, "Let me take a hit," and I was just like, they're like peeing, and then all of a sudden the guy's like, "Oh, here you go," and the guy takes it and just runs.
Damn, bro. Now you can't even do
Yeah,
nothing.
you
You
can
have to like fucking
chase him.
force them to give it back.
Yeah,
You're not gonna be like, miss, he stole my fucking wax pen. Like,
yeah.
you're not gonna, you can't do
I
anything.
was just peeing. I was still using the urinal, and I was like,
Damn.
and the kid was like, "Did you see that?" And I was like, "Huh? What happened?" I just didn't want to be involved. I just said, "What happened?" I
I
pretended I
didn't see
didn't even
nothing,
see it.
bro. I've been seeing my dick this whole time because I've been peeing.
Yeah,
That's
and
all I saw.
I remember I walked into the class after that I had after that, and I was like, "Damn, some kid just got jacked." And they were like, "Oh yeah, I saw that," because they saw the kid running outside the
Oh,
door and just ran all the way around.
damn, that's funny, bro. That's
Yeah,
funny.
there's a lot of silly stuff happening around schools. I wish I had better memory.
Bro, you remember in like elementary school when like kids used to like pull their pants all the way down to pee?
Oh
Like
yeah, I
fart.
remember seeing that one time. I walked into like a kid doing that, and it was just I walked in and I walked out, even as a little kid. So I knew, that was just crazy.
Yeah, like I think like I feel like eventually like at some point we all did it, bro. Like I remember probably being like
Yeah, probably if I was
preschool when
like
I
super
did it,
young, but I don't
and
remember.
because I didn't know,
Yeah,
because I just knew I needed to pull my pants down. Like if I'm
yeah,
like 4, how old are you in preschool, bro? Like 4.
yeah,
I didn't know to like pull them down a little bit.
yeah.
I was like, okay, I just need to pull them down, you know. And then I remember there'd be kids who would like, right? I don't think I pulled my underwear all the way down. I think I just pulled my
Mm,
pants all the way down.
mm.
But there were kids that would pull their underwear all the way down. And I
Yeah.
remember being in preschool, bro, and we'd be like, because you see some kids like butt cheeks and shit,
Yeah,
bro.
I saw shit in kindergarten, bro.
Yeah,
I remember walking in, there was like a little black kid just cheeks out and everything.
yeah.
I walked in, that's the one I walked in and I was like, I just turned at him and I was like,
I'm
yeah,
not doing
I'm
this.
leaving.
I'm not doing this today,
Yeah,
bro.
I think I went to the other restroom or something.
Yeah.
That's pretty
That
cool.
shit was funny though, bro. I remember one time that I was in preschool, bro. This was really fucked up. The teacher didn't let me go to the bathroom, and I
Damn.
fucking ended up pissing my pants, bro.
Damn. That's pretty
Cause
fucked
it was
up.
preschool, so I don't know why the fuck she didn't let me. Cause the class was right next to the restroom. They could have easily let me fucking go,
Yeah, I
but
don't know.
they had like fucking restroom time. Like at the same time, we all had to go as a class to the restrooms,
That's stupid.
which doesn't make any fucking sense. Um, and then I didn't have to go during fucking restroom time. I had to go like an hour later. And
Hmm.
I asked like, "Oh, can I go to the bathroom?" And she's like, "No, why didn't you go during fucking restroom time?" And I was like, "Cause I didn't have to fucking use a restroom during restroom time." Like,
Yeah, it's kind of a stupid question, lady. Come on.
yeah. And then I kept asking to go, and they didn't let me go, and I ended up pissing my pants. And then my mom had to go like take like a change of pants for me.
Well, you showed them you really had to go.
Yeah, I remember I was just sitting there like this, and I just fucking pissed like fucking piss all over the floor and shit like that.
Damn. You just start hearing the noise and then everybody like looks.
Yeah. But that's really fucked up, bro. Like, you're gonna tell a kid like, no, you can't use a restroom.
Yeah, it's kind of
Like, I'm
weird.
a little, like, you're a little kid, bro. You can't even control your bodily functions like that, bro.
Shame on you, teacher.
Yeah, that's really fucked up. Fuck you, Miss Angie, you fucking bitch. Uh,
Hmm.
yeah, I remember there was that, and then I remember at the high school, bro. This kept happening to me, bro. So, like, a little like a backstory about me, bro.
Hmm.
I get really like anxious in public restrooms.
Hmm.
Like, I struggle to use public restrooms sometimes. I have to use the toilet ones even to pee because if I'm peeing out in the open like that, I just get really anxious and I can't pee. I'll
Hmm.
just be standing there like with my dick in my hands, bro, for like 5 minutes and I won't be able to pee, bro. So I have to use the fucking stall. So I was in the high school, bro, and I kind of knew the restrooms where like they had less traffic at
Yeah.
certain times. So like, all right, this like chances are I'm gonna find the fucking stall open. If I had to wait, bro, I would just walk to a different restroom and
Hmm.
I'd be out of class for like half an hour using the restroom though. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't like ditching. I just had to fucking pee. Um, and I remember this happened to me like more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times, bro. Where I'd be up in the stall pissing, and some kid would fucking come up and look through the cracks of the door, bro. This was in fucking high school. This was in high school. We're like 16, 17 years old. And one time it was like a special needs kid. So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, he's a little weird.
Yeah.
He's
Maybe he didn't
different.
really understand that that's not okay.
Yeah. And I remember he was tall as fuck, so he just fucking looked over the door.
Oh, damn.
And I got fucking scared, bro. I opened the door and I fucking left, bro. I didn't even piss, bro.
Fuck.
I had just pulled my pants down, like, nah, I'm going to a different restroom,
Yeah,
bro. Fuck
baby,
that.
bro. Fuck that.
But I remember another time, bro. It was like the kid was weird, but I don't think he was special needs.
Hmm.
Charlie. You know Charlie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck you, Charlie, you fucking weird ass fucking I don't know, man. He got like real close to the door and was like this is the crack, bro,
Hmm.
because they didn't have like
Yeah.
proper doors. They had like little cracks through them. I guess so staff could see if
Yeah.
they had to, right? And he fucking got up like this fucking close, bro. And I was like this, like pissing like this, and like we fucking made eye contact, bro. And he just fucking stayed there. He didn't even like back up or nothing. He didn't even look away, bro.
That's
I
crazy.
was like, hell no. I just went like I kind of shuffled and like turned this way so I want to see my dick. But that shit was really fucking weird. So yeah, that happened probably like 2, 3 times, maybe four, in high school only.
That's
Cause
super
I remember
weird.
another time I was probably like second grade, and I was taking a shit this time actually I think, and some kid, fucking some kid named Brian. Do I gonna say his last name? Nah. Oh, I was about to say his last name, but I just remembered it. I remember his full fucking name.
Uh,
He fucking crawled under the thing when I was taking the shit, and he looked at me and he started laughing, and then I was like, "What? Ew!" And then he fucking left. Uh,
okay, bro.
yeah, I don't know what's up with like fucking kids in restrooms.
I don't know. If you think about it, there's a lot of weird people in society in general, and they all go to school. They all have to go to school eventually. So I guess there's
Yeah.
gonna be a lot of weird people at school.
Oh, bro, fuck, dude. Speaking about fucking weird people and going to school, I work at a school, and there's so many fucking weird staff members that in the restroom. Cause now I'm staff, so
Mm.
I use the staff restroom, right? Theoretically, I could use the student restroom. That's weird. So I have to walk all the way to the office and go to the staff restroom. I
Yeah.
think there's a couple, but most of them are in staff lounges and they have them locked up.
Mm.
But the one in the front office, it's not. I could just walk in freely. So I'll be in there pissing And so the way it's set up, bruh, so they have the three urinals and one toilet.
Yeah.
Bruh, I remember I went in and I was waiting for, I think, either a stall or a toilet to open up because, courtesy, like common decency, if the left one's used and the right one's used, you don't fucking use the middle one because
Yeah.
you're weird, right? And I was waiting for the toilet actually. Someone was, I think, pissing up in the toilet too. So I'm waiting, and someone's using the left one, and someone's using the right toilet, the right stall. Sorry. So I think the guy on the left stall, he gets off and goes to wash his hands, and I think he was a substitute teacher, bro. He walks up and goes to the middle one, bro, where someone was pissing, and I was like, "What the fuck is this? What the fuck are we doing here, bro? We savages, bro?
Is there no what happened to the
Yeah,
rules?
what the fuck happened to decency, bro? What the fuck happened to common sense, bro? That's disgusting." Another time, bro, I think it was the same guy. He was always fucking weird. It's some old guy. I haven't seen him recently in a while. This school year I haven't seen him.
Oh damn, bro got fired.
Well, he's a sub, so
They found the
they work
files.
by
Oh yeah.
assignments. But sometimes you just go to different schools and they work for the district, not the school. So he probably just been at different schools. But I remember a lot of times he'd walk in, piss, and leave without washing his hands. And I remember so many times I wanted to be like, damn, you're not gonna fucking wash your hands, bro? Like, what's up with that?
Yeah.
Like, that's just pretty fucking gross, bro. Another time, I was in the stall and a teacher walked up, bro, and he's at the urinal, bro, and he's just pissing and farting, bro. And I mean, it's kind of regular, bro, if you're farting up
Yeah.
in the restroom, but it was just the fucking funniest thing in the world to me, bro. I was trying so hard not to fucking giggle up in the stall.
Probably didn't know you were in there,
No,
bro.
I think you did because you can hear me
Oh,
pissing.
that's
Like you can hear
true.
like the
The trickle.
yeah, the trickle and the water and shit like that. You can hear it, bro. And he fucking walks up and he's like grunting. Another thing too,
Oh
bro.
no.
Oh my god, it was this other sub, bro, and he was pissing up in the toilet as well. And I'm kind of getting over my fear, and
Mhm.
I'm starting to piss at urinals now. That's really cool. I've been pissing at urinals for probably a while now, probably like this past year. I've started
Yeah.
pissing in urinals. I still have trouble if it's like a super public place like the mall,
Mm.
but it's the work
Yeah.
restroom. So I kind of go during times where it's not busy, like during class, I'll go. Um, Beside the point. But there's I think he was a sub too, and he was up in the toilet pissing, and he's like fucking grunting while pissing. He's like pissing. He's like, "Ugh." Like he's like, "Ugh." And I was like, ugh, what the fuck?
That's weird.
That's hella
I
nasty,
kind of
dog.
understand when people go, oh, when they haven't been holding it for a long time.
Yeah, like you feel relief. You're like, ah.
Yeah.
But he was like grunting, bro. Yeah, he
Like
was
trying to
like,
force that shit
yeah,
out, bro.
yeah, yeah. It was like if it hurt. Maybe he was passing like a
Kidney
kidney stone,
stone?
bro.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that?
I've never passed it.
Oh man, man, yeah, maybe he was passing fucking kidney stones, bro. Yeah, but that shit was fucking gross. He's up there just fucking grunting, and he walked out, and I was just in there like washing my hands too, bro. And I don't think if he knew or if he realized, he probably just didn't give a fuck
Yeah.
that someone else was in there. Yeah, I just had a weird people up in
Yeah.
restrooms.
I went to the Sam's Club restroom,
Yeah,
and there was a guy in the urinal. Like, I mean, not in the urinal, the stall.
yeah.
It was all empty except for me. I just got in, and he was in the stall. And you just hear him, like, playing loud music on his phone inside the stall. Not music, he's watching, like, a video.
Mm,
And I guess it he got, I don't know if it was, like, I don't know what type of video I was watching, but it sounded, like, really, like, sexual, kind of.
mm.
Like, it was, like, kind of saying, like, a lot of, I'm not gonna mock the voices because that's kind of weird.
Can you mock it and then I'll just cut it out?
No. It was, like, a lot of, like,
Just so I understand. I want to understand what you're talking about.
like, but, like, in a voice.
How is that sexual?
No, but, like, they're saying actual words, like, in that kind of cadence.
Oh, like what words were the same, bro? Can you do it?
No. Well, I don't know the words because it was in Japanese.
How do you know it was sexual?
Because it was, like, it was kind of said, like, in kind of like a moaning way.
Oh, maybe that's just how Japanese people talk. I don't know, bro.
It didn't sound like that. It
Okay.
sounded, like, specifically, like, in a sexual manner.
Mm.
And he was like, oh, fuck. And then he, like, switched it to the phone.
Or maybe they just got him, bro. They just got him. Like
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
scrolling,
maybe, yeah.
or someone sent him like a
It might have been
video.
on TikTok, actually.
Yeah, yeah, it's probably just that.
Because I remember I heard a Spanish thing first, and they switched it, and then I heard that, and he was like, "Oh fuck," and then he swiped again.
At least he had some awareness, bro.
Yeah, That's true.
Yeah.
I remember being there like fucking dying, well, almost dying because I couldn't fucking laugh out loud, bro. Like,
I would have fucking laughed, bro.
yeah,
I stopped giving a fuck, bro. I just laugh when I find shit funny now, bro.
yeah, for me,
Or like I just react out loud, bro. I don't care anymore, bro. What I started doing, bro, is when I'm driving and someone does some dumb shit, I'll just fucking point at them and laugh.
that's true.
Or I'll just be like, fucking stupid ass. Or like say like I'm just driving straight and
Uh,
someone like they have a stop sign and they
mm,
were gonna pull out and like oh they can't
yeah,
because I'm there. Or when they're kind of blocking the
the other lane.
when it's like a green but there's too many cars and
Oh
they're just
yeah,
like stopping in the middle, like some shit like that. Like I'll pass by and I'll just fucking point at them. Like I hope they see me, bro. Like
fucking dummy.
fucking point of shame, right? You
Yeah,
fucking dummy. I started doing shit like that. Yeah, I just don't care anymore, man. I started reacting to shit. Like I remember yesterday when I got home, it was kind of late, and I heard my neighbor sneeze like loud as fuck, and I was like, "Damn!" Like hella loud, bro. Yeah, I just don't care anymore, man.
we all know. Well, we don't all know, but you know the platform Twitch, right?
No, don't. Can you
No.
explain it to me? Yeah,
Well, just in case if you guys don't
yeah.
know,
In case people at home don't
yeah,
know.
it's basically a streaming service for. It started for games. You know,
Mm.
you could stream yourself gaming,
Yeah.
and people would watch and like either donate or subscribe to you
Uh-huh.
and shit like that. So at first there was a lot of gaming, and then they started introducing more forms of content, like they call it IRL streaming, like we talked about before. People
Yeah.
just streaming themselves, going to like public places like the store and stuff like that, and it could be kind of silly. And well, recently there's been an upsurge, not recent as recently, but let's say a couple years ago, there's been an upsurge of females going on there, semi-attractive females, and
It's gotta be attractive.
they would go in like well semi-attractive and up,
Oh, okay.
like
Well,
they
I assume there's unattractive ones
yeah, but
as well.
semi-attractive ones are doing this and being successful at it.
Um,
And basically, what they do is they go on and they kind of like go as far as they can and push the boundaries without actually breaking the rules in terms of
okay.
showing off their body
Okay.
and like being like sexual. You get me? And at first, it started with like
Well, Twitch, you said it's called?
at,
Okay. I'll get on that.
at first it started with people like I don't know, just wearing like skimpier clothing and
Okay.
playing games, but like let's say the game would be like a quarter of the screen and their time
Mm.
would be like most of the screen,
Okay.
and they'll
Okay.
be like showing cleavage and shit, right?
All right.
And that was how it started. And people would be like, "Oh, like why are you doing this? Like you just like that's the only reason you're successful is because you're showing off."
Yeah.
And at first, it would kind of be like, let them do what they want, you know?
Yeah.
Let
But
'em-
like, what she gonna do? Like, that's just how her body is, bro.
yeah, like that's what they were saying too. Like,
Yeah.
oh, just let her be. She's just
Stop
playing the game.
sexualizing her, bro.
Yeah,
She's just playing Fortnite Battle Royale.
and
Not
that
sponsored.
would be their comeback. That would be their comebacks, and they'd be like, all right, just let it be, and they would be famous for certain reasons.
Yeah.
And eventually, it started progressing more and more and trying to push their boundaries more and more. It would be like less and less game and more like them themselves.
Okay.
And a popular one that came up was a hot tub stream.
Yeah.
They would be in hot tubs and like bikinis and shit, and they would be like, "Oh, like if you subscribe, I'll write your name on my body," and like
Okay.
they'll write it like on their chest and shit. You know, obviously acting weird. And they would have like the little funny thing would be they would have
If you subscribe, I'll write your name on Abel's forehead
bro not
for next video.
so not subscribe, bro. You have to be like you have to comment the phrase. It can't it can't be anybody you told to do it though. You have to do it naturally.
I wouldn't tell him. I haven't told anyone to do anything.
Okay. I want you guys to write the word, not write, type it in the comments, the word, mm, Dorito,
Dorito and your name.
and your name, yeah. Dorito,
And for next week's episode, we'll write your name on his forehead.
yeah.
Everyone who does it.
Not, oh, yeah, if multiple people do it, what, like, it'll be smaller.
It's probably gonna be like one person.
That's true, yeah. Actually, if instead of my forehead, can I put it, like, on my chest or something?
No, because I don't want to show your chest on the stream.
Just like this area.
How are you gonna show it? Though? You're gonna be shirtless?
Yeah, maybe shirtless,
Wear a
like,
bra.
uh, maybe not a bra. I'll probably, like, tie something around my chest
All right.
to cover my nipples.
All right, bro. Yeah, yeah. Just cover your nipples. We don't want
Yeah.
to show them.
Or, like, I'll just put, like, tape or something
We
on my
can't show
nipples.
the goods, bro. Yeah,
Not for free, not for
and
free.
not for free.
Oh yeah, going back to the Twitch thing.
Yeah.
They would put like their biggest donator.
Uh,
They put biggest D and they would put like the name. So try to make it like as sexual as
oh,
possible.
yeah.
And yeah, a bunch of stuff like that. And people were like what the heck, like, why is Twitch allowing this? It's basically just a campsite at this point, shit like that.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, it's like aquatic content, like it's like beach content.
Aquatic content.
Like it's just like them just like,
What
having
the
fun
fuck
in
does
the hot tub.
aquatic content
I
mean?
don't know, just like having fun swimming in the hot tub and shit. Even though the hot tub was like this full.
It's like a kiddie pool,
Yeah,
bro.
it's literally what they did.
Yeah.
They filled the kiddie pool with like this much water and they just like sat down in a bikini and just like talked to the chat.
I don't see an issue with it, bro.
Yeah, so far not really that well, I mean, kinda it's a gaming thing and they're trying to do that, but for me it's like I don't really care. Even now I don't really care. But people cared because in general the big consensus is that Twitch has favoritism for females.
Okay.
Guys would like get more severe punishments for doing lesser things
Uh,
than females.
like what?
Um, one time a guy was like IRL streaming and he was at a pizza place, right?
Yeah.
And well, I have two examples. A guy was
Shout out pizza places everywhere.
yeah, those are pretty good. He was at a pizza place and then there was like
Except Papa John's. Fuck you, Papa John's.
because they're racist.
Yeah, Papa John. John himself, if you don't know, John himself is a racist, and he was caught saying the N word in a company call.
Unbelievable.
Hard R. That's why he's not in the commercials anymore.
Oh,
Because he stepped
damn.
down from his position.
That's what you get.
Fuck you, John. And I denounce Papa John's
Yeah,
everywhere.
that's why I haven't gone to Papa John in years.
Yeah, fuck you. I remember I only went there one time, and I didn't even go there. We had a teacher who had in like second grade or some shit that if you did good on your test, we had a pizza party, and the pizza was from Papa John's, and I had never had Papa John's before, and I thought it was pretty good. This
Yeah,
was before the racism.
yeah, I thought it was pretty good too before the racism.
Yeah,
I haven't tried it after the racism.
yeah. Post racism, I don't know.
Yeah,
It might be the best pizza ever, but I'll never know.
I'll never try it.
I denounce racism unless nah.
But what fuck was it talking? Oh yeah, they were at a pizza place. A guy streaming at a pizza place,
Yeah,
and there was a shooting that happened like a block away from him, and you heard the gunshots and shit like that.
yeah.
And he heard the gunshots and he turned off the stream,
Uh-huh.
and he still got like maybe like a month ban for that.
I think that's fair.
Okay, and then another guy was just walking in like a crowded street,
Yeah.
and a girl walked up to him and flashed the camera,
Uh-huh.
and he got like a permanent ban for that.
I think that's
They
fair.
reversed it later because hella people complained, but he got a permanent ban for that.
I agree with that.
A girl got intercoursed on stream, and she got a 3-day ban. Another girl,
Who's the girl?
I don't know her name. Another girl, uh, walked up, pretended she didn't know she was live. Well, I don't know. She could have not known that she was live. I don't know how, cause she walked up to the camera facing the front and spread her cheeks in front of the lens of the camera, showing all the goods to all those people watching the Twitch
Oh, I
stream.
seen that one. No,
And
I didn't. I know I did. I haven't seen that. No, I haven't.
no, yeah, you didn't see that
I
one.
never seen them.
Yeah, I had to tell you about it. No, you probably just remember because I told you about it.
Oh no, 'cause we did talk about it. I think a
Yeah,
couple weeks ago.
yeah,
We did talk about it. That's right. I have not seen that
yeah.
video.
And she basically did that, and I guess she got like a week ban or less than
That
that.
was an accident, bro. I don't think she should have gone and banned it all.
Well, the guy getting flashed didn't do it on purpose, and the shooting was out of the guy's control too.
Well, the shooting is violence, so I think violence should be handled differently.
Okay, man. But there's been a lot of instances of examples like that, and I don't know. In general, people just think, oh, like that's kind of weird. Again, I don't really care because I don't really stream there, and I don't really watch anybody who streams there, so it's just like whatever, bro.
Yeah.
But there's recently been people that would try to go push the boundaries again further, and I saw this clip of, well, I saw a video talking about this clip
Mm.
where a girl would like put the camera, and it would basically be like the camera would end barely above her nipples,
Okay.
and that's how she would stream.
Oh, so it'd be like nipples up,
Yeah, like barely
like barely
above.
above nipples up.
Yeah, and so everything was out. She was complete. I don't know if completely naked, but she definitely didn't have anything covering there. And she was just streaming like that, and she would be like, "Oh, thank you for the subscriber. Every subscriber, I'll shake, and maybe you'll see something." Shit like that. And people are talking shit about that again.
Well,
But Twitch is like, she's not showing anything.
yeah, she's not. That's what I was gonna say. She's
Yeah.
not showing anything, so it wouldn't violate guidelines. I
Yeah,
think.
I think people are just arguing in general that it's like sexual content, and Twitch has no age restrictions.
Okay.
Because kids could be on there and be like seeing that shit and be like, wow, boobies.
Yeah.
So people are trying to argue against that.
Yeah, I think people are pussies, bro.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think it's that serious. I don't really care. But
What, you don't like sexual content? Are you? Oh,
are you asexual?
yeah. Are you asexual?
Yeah,
Are you asexual or something? What's up with that, bro?
come on, bro.
Shut up.
Are you,
Leave the sexual content for the yes sexuals.
yeah. If you don't want to have sex, just say it, bro, okay?
Yeah, if you don't have sex, bro, just fucking say that.
Shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. Go fucking watch I don't know, non-sexual stuff. And then stop ruining it for the rest of us. Not for me, for Abel. Stop ruining it for Abel.
Hey,
Not for me because I do not watch that.
I don't watch that stuff either because it's bad.
Okay.
But yeah, this kind of made it interesting because people are saying, "Oh, I'm a sue Twitch," and because of that shit. And it's like, bro, you're in the comment section, bro. Like, relax.
Didn't some guy sue Twitch, saying that like Pokimane,
Yeah,
he kept donating money and he couldn't stop donating money to her or some shit?
yeah. I don't know if it was specifically Poke.
No, it
No,
was
I
Pokimane.
thought it was like multiple girls.
But Pokimane was involved.
Yeah, she
She
was
was the
involved.
biggest one. That's
Yeah,
what I
she
know.
was involved, but it was like multiple girls, and he just couldn't like get over it.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, he was quote unquote addicted to donating them money,
yeah.
and he said it was their fault because they kept like,
Promoting that
yeah,
content to
promoting.
him.
Yeah, Twitch kept promoting the content on like the main page, and he
Yeah.
would see like an attractive girl and be like, click.
Click.
And
Yeah.
come on, bro.
Yeah. Come on, bro. What's up with that?
Or that one guy that we talked about last week.
Oh, the Ruby Rose guy.
Yeah, did you see he got a tattoo now?
Mhm. I was gonna say that. I was gonna bring. I was actually gonna talk about that today. I
Mm.
forgot. Yeah, he. So he has. I don't know if it was part of like a promotion or something, or when they linked up or something.
Mm.
But he has her personal phone number.
Well, I guess he probably bought it off the.
Yeah, yeah. It could have been like pay me and I
Yeah,
get it, or maybe because he's the top fan. When they met
yeah.
up, he asked for it and she gave it to him. I don't know,
At
but
that
he
point,
has
it's
her phone
like,
number. Yeah, at that point, it's like, all right, he's donated this much money. I'll just give him my phone number.
yeah,
So he has her phone number, and he's blowing her up. He's having a one-sided conversation,
yeah. He's muted at this
and
point.
he's like, oh, like I've never felt like this about any girl. I want to be with you. I don't. This isn't verbatim,
But it
but
was a lot of text by himself.
yeah, because it was a ton of fucking text, and he was like,
Basically, just like saying with like not what's the word for regular, like the normal kind of morning text that people send to each other. Like,
mm,
you know how like in general people send like a paragraphs of morning text. Not in general, but like some people do that.
I never done that.
Not me neither, but I'm saying like, and some people like send long morning texts,
Okay,
and people like some people are into that.
yeah,
It's like that type of stuff that you would read in that text, but it was all one sided, and it was just like a wall of it.
yeah, and it
Like you
was
could keep
sad because he was
scrolling.
saying stuff like, I want to be with
Yeah,
you,
I love
and
you.
I don't care if you date other guys and do stuff with other guys as long as you come home to me or some shit like that. That he wanted to fucking like treat her like a princess and buy her whatever she wanted, and that he wanted to get married, and all sorts of crazy shit, all sorts of weird stuff, like getting married, bro. Come on, bro. Um, and then he was like, I'll send you. I think he said something crazy like I'll send you $100,000 if you. Oh yeah, I'll tip you $100,000 if you respond to me right now. You don't even have to respond if you just like react to this message, like on iPhone on iMessage when you hold the
Yeah,
message and you send like a heart or some shit like that. If you react to this message, I'll send you $100,000, which is more than he fucking paid for content.
yeah,
He just wanted a fucking response. Um, and then he ended up getting a tattoo of her, I think on his leg.
yeah. On the back of his leg,
Yeah,
on his
and
calf.
and it's just really fucking sad, man.
Uh, I part of me is like, ha ha ha, look at this dummy, and
Yeah,
also it's like, bro,
yeah,
like what in your life led you to this moment?
yeah. That I feel like that's more. It's funny to look at like a little bit, but
Yeah,
then I'm like, damn, like
you look deeper into
this is a
it.
guy, like this is a real person, like
Yeah,
that's someone's son,
yeah.
you know?
Hopefully, not someone's dad.
Yeah, hopefully not, probably not,
Yeah,
probably not someone's dad, but yeah, this is like a real person, bro. Like I assume someone is his friend.
maybe.
Nah.
Well, he has a lot of money, so I assume he at least
Oh yeah,
has
no, I guess
hot people in
that's
his hobbies.
that's different then.
Yeah,
Because if you were doing shit like paying for OnlyFans, I would like as your friend, I would step in, bro.
yeah. That's
But because I care, like
yeah,
at that point, he probably has like associates who don't really care about what the fuck he does.
yeah. That's
Yeah,
true.
that's why it's a little different. But yeah, I would intervene and be like, hey, bro, like, fuck's wrong with you?
The OnlyFans, bro. Are you serious?
Like, not just OnlyFans, bro, but like to the extent, you
Oh
know?
yeah, like bro, calm down, bro.
Yeah, like, bro, you're tipping to fucking message a girl, like, fucks up with that, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, he ended up getting a tattoo of fucking Ruby Rose on his leg. Um, that's fucking crazy.
That's wild to me.
That's ridiculous. I can't believe that.
Fuck. And it kind of makes me seem like in the as we go on, is it gonna just get worse for dudes, bro?
Mm, I feel like, well, I feel like it's just more, like with everything, bro, it's getting more like, um,
Oh, more exposed.
no, not more extreme.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, it's not just guys in the middle anymore. You see like fucking red pill Andrew Tate
Oh
guys,
yeah.
and then you see these type of guys. Like you're not really seeing like a lot of regular. Well, again too, because it's like sensationalized by the media, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna see like a guy like me like fucking being promoted on
Yeah.
fucking
And I
Instagram
guess
for doing some regular stuff, you know?
yeah, I guess also as someone as a person, you kind of want to fit in with a group.
Yeah,
So you're gonna like try to identify with something so you can feel like people are on your side. So you kind of like try to side with yourself more with a certain group.
hmm.
And like you said, there's not that much many people in the middle anymore. And I feel like
Well there is, but it's just not being
yeah,
focused
oh
on.
that's true, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So the people in the extreme are being more focused
Because it's
on.
like back in the day, bro. Like you didn't know guys like that.
Yeah, you were
So
just
if
yourself.
you didn't know them, you wouldn't be aware of that,
Yeah,
you know?
that's true.
But now it's like we all know this fucking guy, you know, without fucking seeing him personally or
Yeah.
being like aware of the situation personally. We're all like we can all access it, so it probably is gonna get worse.
Yeah, because also as you see that growing up, you kind of think, is
Yeah,
this the norm?
yeah,
To get a good girl, I have to do
or like you
this?
see a guy doing it and you're like, oh, like this guy did it. Like I'm not crazy
Yeah,
if I do
yeah,
it.
maybe I could do this, but a little less.
Yeah,
And eventually it starts a lot of people doing a little less than that, and it becomes more normal. And then the next guy that takes it further brings them
yeah,
further.
yeah. And it's the same shit the other way. Like you have like the Andrew Tate guys who are like, oh, like well, like when we talked about Sneeko and
Mm,
like the little kid song, he's like, ah,
yeah,
fuck women, whatever. So it's getting really like
extreme.
extreme. It's getting really extreme, and I don't really see it ending, bro. It's probably just getting worse over
Yeah,
time.
like to be
All
honest,
eyes are on it too.
it's kind of entertaining, but it's also like pretty sad.
Yeah, it is pretty. It's entertaining and pretty sad. Yeah.
Like, because I think we kind of like grew up in the generation right before everything kind of like took off crazy.
Yeah, like we were just really like getting. I want to say getting to grips with stuff, but we were like seeing
The new content, like content was YouTube barely came out like
like the internet was
2005.
like popping, bro.
Yeah,
You know?
people were like, I guess that was the age of like creativeness.
Yeah, yeah, because we weren't like when the internet first came out, bro, and it was like fucking
Yeah,
dial up and shit like that. Like, we didn't have that. Like it was already established, and now it
yeah,
was like, okay, what the fuck can we do with it?
yeah.
Like, what's cool shit we can do?
That's when
Uh,
YouTube came out and shit.
yeah, YouTube came out, fucking like social media started coming out
And
and being
yeah,
big.
like back then YouTube was more about like, oh, the cool videos are what we're gonna show you.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh, okay.
yeah, and it would be like oh like the fucking the baby that bites the finger of his brother.
Oh yeah.
Like that was one of the most viral videos, bro. And it was just like a home movie. It was a home
Yeah,
video.
a lot of like more videos that were like more
It was
based
like
on
simple stuff.
yeah, simple stuff and the content that people created was like it wasn't as complex and it wasn't as like, oh, here, I'm gonna do this specifically so people watch it
Yeah.
and so people get I could get more views. It was like I'm gonna do this fun thing if you
Oh,
want to see
it's
it.
cool. I'm gonna share it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, actually, cause I I was interning at a gym.
Mm.
I was interning at a gym, and the owner he was saying that he would post videos up on YouTube of just him like doing workouts stuff like that. Cause he was a
Mm.
power lifter.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He would like I remember for a while in the state of California, he had the record for deadlift.
Oh damn.
Like he held the state record for a while. Um, so that he would just post videos of him working out at his gym that he owns.
Mm.
He's an owner of the gym. To YouTube, and he would just have him up there like because it was fun, and he would have like his buddies that
Oh
they'd
yeah.
all watch
That's
it.
perfect. Yeah.
And then he said that eventually like just kind of started taking off. And so that's kind of what the early internet, early
Mm.
YouTube was. That it was just like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
posting stuff for fun, and then people were like, oh, this is cool, I like this, you know.
Yeah.
And now I saw another thing I saw on Reddit. Someone was like, oh, like I don't like how a lot of YouTube videos they seem real like professional. They
Yeah.
seem too professional, and they have like crews behind them, and they have like editors and like script writers, and like
Yeah.
it's not like us, bro. We're two people and that's it. You know, we had a third, but you know,
She got pregnant. That wasn't scripted.
that wasn't scripted. That I didn't know he was gonna fucking say that. But that's what it is.
Yeah.
You know, like we record here on the spot. Whatever the fuck we're gonna say is just on the spot.
Yeah.
I edit the videos myself. I don't fucking know how to do all that extra shit.
Yeah.
We had to get a third person to make a logo for us, but it was
Yeah.
his sister. Like we didn't pay someone to do it. It was his sister, you know? So it's like a real small, and I like that. I fuck with that. It's cool that it's like it's tight. It feels like our thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's not we don't have a fucking production team, you know,
Yeah, I
like
feel
a
like then
fucking
it was like
sound guy and an editing
at that
guy.
point it would be like a job.
Yeah, at that point it would be a job. And that's what I see a lot of people like kind of complaining about that it feel like it's not old YouTube anymore, where it was
Yeah.
just people doing
It's
shit
not
for fun.
it's not yeah, it's not passion driven. It's more like
Yeah, it
just
now
money
yeah,
driven.
now it's a lot of business stuff. And like I would like to make money, but you know, I do it because it's fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Or
And
we can
yeah.
also look back on this later on and be like, oh, this was what was going on. Or like this is what we thought about this topic before.
Yeah, the other day, bro, I was looking back and I was like, damn, look at my hair growth.
Yeah.
Cause since we started doing this, I haven't gotten a haircut.
Mm.
What on the top?
Yeah.
I haven't cut my hair on top, and I'm like, damn, like look how the fuck my hair changed, bro. Or look at like all the little things that were going on in my life, like back when I did this video. Like I was like,
Mm.
oh, like this is the video I made when I got in a car accident,
Yeah.
and then oh, this is like the time that I didn't have a car, and we had to do it on Zoom, and now it's like, oh shit, like little like stuff.
Yeah.
It's like a memory book though, if you really think
Yeah.
about it, because we talk about personal stuff. We do
Yeah.
talk
Shit
about
that happened a
like
week.
media and stuff like that. We
Mm.
do talk about personal stuff too. So it's really cool to see that like a human side to it. And a lot of people were asking for that too. Like oh,
Yeah.
like I feel like YouTube is becoming more like corporate driven, and
Yeah.
it's losing like the human aspect to it. Especially with that Quibblecop guy who
Yeah.
wanted to have a AI of him make videos in his style,
Yeah. That's just crazy.
which seems like really ridiculous to me. Like the whole, I feel like the whole point is to fucking make your content.
And I feel like that could be successful with children because they just
Yeah, yeah,
watch
with
whatever.
kids content, yeah, because and they wouldn't know the difference if it's a guy, if it's him, or if it's a AI of him.
Yeah. I saw like I went to Arizona and I saw my nephews.
Shout out Arizona.
Shout out Arizona. I saw my nephews.
That's one of my favorite beverages.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. I went there and I saw
Not
my nephews
sponsored,
on
but if you
YouTube.
want to sponsor us, Arizona, let
That's
us
true.
know.
We would do that.
I would do that.
I saw YouTube. He was watching YouTube and
Hmm.
I looked over and I was like, I wonder what kids his age watch. At first it was like a kid driving around in like his monster truck, like a rich kid driving around like a little, you know, the little cars that you get when, like some people have when they're young, and like you like push the pedal and it goes forward, like the
Oh yeah,
electric
it was
ones.
just a little car. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro, I remember I wanted those so fucking bad when I
yeah.
was a little kid. I
My
didn't
cousin
understand
had
that
one.
I didn't understand that I was poor.
Yeah, my cousin had one. I was like, oh, this is cool as fuck, and it didn't go that fast. And I was like,
Uh,
oh, it was like less cool than I thought. But he was watching like a kid have a whole little show with a monster truck, and it looked so weird because it was obviously like super professional,
mm,
and it was like it looked like it was a kid having fun, but it looked super scripted and
yeah,
professional.
yeah.
And another one he watched was like a GTA in a GTA thing, but it was just characters ragdolling off the off a cliff
Okay.
and just falling. It was just a
Uh,
whole video of that. Like Spider-Man would like run into like the Hulk, and the Hulk would fall off the cliff, and you just hear oh, and he would fall. And then Spider-Man would move on to the next person, push off Captain America off the cliff,
uh,
and he would go oh, and he would fall. Nothing else, just that happening the whole video, and he
yeah.
was sat through the whole video just watching that.
Oh man, yeah,
And it's like, is that what's going on?
yeah. Like I remember being a little kid, bro. Like what the fuck do you watch when you were a little kid? Do you remember?
Mm,
Like if you were on the internet like that. I don't think you
not
were, right?
yeah. Not when I was super duper young. When I was super duper young, I would just like do stupid shit outside.
Okay.
But when I was like maybe middle school, on my tablet, I would watch like soccer related content, like people doing like the little skill moves, like oh, this is a skill move tutorial.
Oh, I remember I used to watch those, bro.
Yeah,
I remember I had a playlist, bro. I had a playlist of like, and I would try to practice them outside.
yeah, and
I can't do them.
yeah. No, I can only do like the most basic ones.
Yeah, I remember there were these guys called I think the Wonder Twins or the Skill Twins, bro.
Oh, I think I
And it
know.
was two twin brothers, bro, and
Yeah,
they would do like skill moves together, and I thought it was really cool.
I saw the F2 freestylers.
Yeah, yeah.
Though and those and then besides that I would watch like some like other content groups, but it was all like surrounded around soccer. And I was like, oh, this is kind of cool, and it
Mm,
would be like funny. And then from then on, it would the people that played soccer also did other stuff, and I would branch into that. And that's kind of how it was on the internet.
yeah.
But it was always like content. You get me?
Yeah, yeah.
There's always like people doing actually doing shit. And I guess that's what kind of shaped me as a person. I don't know how it shaped me. Like I'm obviously uh, not the most normal dude, but you get me. It's like
It's your fault, F2 freestyle.
it's your fault. You guys got me. You guys turned out me out like this.
Yeah,
That sounded weird.
yeah. That's why you're the way you are.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's
I
your
wonder
fault.
how people are gonna develop watching that GTA thing.
Yeah, bro. Cause I remember a little different to you. Like I did watch soccer stuff, but I did watch a lot of like gaming stuff.
Mm.
But it was like, well, again, like content, probably like Let's Plays,
Yeah, people like
and
actually showing off their personality.
yeah, or like oh like funny glitches in
Yeah.
like a game where like I remember like a big game was like the WWE games where
Mm.
like sometimes they would like just go fucking flying or some shit and it wasn't supposed to happen. And it was kind of funny. Those games I played and I was like, oh, that's
Mm.
kind of cool. And then I remember watching a lot of like Smosh back in the day.
No, Smash. I watched
A
all
lot of like
three.
skit type stuff like
Yeah.
that. But again, it was like it was content for real.
Yeah.
And yeah, yeah, and I see like what kids are watching now, bro. I did a whole fucking video about this. About what kids are watching now, bro, like fucking Skibbity Toilet, bro.
I
Uh,
never even I didn't even want to look into that. I didn't look into that at all.
I watched I think the first one, bro, and I was like, I don't know what this is.
I didn't watch anything. I just saw like the head sticking out of the toilet, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
I saw Moist Critical talk about it,
I didn't even
and
watch
then
that.
I was like, okay, and then I watched the first, I think the first one and the second one for myself, bro,
Mm,
and I was like, I don't know what the fuck this is, bro, and it's like a big fucking thing with the youth, I guess, bro.
that's just crazy to me.
So yeah, it just kind of worries me. Well, as someone who's gonna be a father pretty soon, um, like how shit's gonna happen when I have a
Yeah,
son or daughter
at that point, it's like
pretty soon.
I'm I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try to. It sounds fucked. I'm just gonna control their online time.
Bro, I'm gonna fucking go live in like the forest, bro, and have
For
no
real.
internet access, bro. They're not gonna know the fuck a tablet is, bro. Like Amish people are gonna be like
Oh
Amish people. We're not gonna have
yeah.
electricity. We're gonna have nothing. And then like for their 18th birthday, bro, I'm gonna bring them out to the city. And I'll be like, look,
Look how stupid these kids are.
car. No, I'll be like, look,
Oh,
that's a car, and they're gonna fucking lose their shit.
oh my God.
Or
What's that? A
I'm,
toaster?
yeah, I'm gonna fucking show them like a refrigerator, bro,
Yeah.
and they'll be like, what? It keeps the food cold?
What?
What? And I'm gonna show them like, oh, like you flick this switch and the light turns on. They're like, what the? What is that? The sun?
Is that fire?
Is yeah, yeah. They're gonna think all sorts of crazy shit, bro.
It's funny.
But yeah, like I have a little sister, bro, and I've told her to not watch my videos.
Hmm.
I think I think my mom made her subscribe just to help me out. And she's like, oh, like I watched your video, and I was like, hey, don't fucking watch them, please,
Stop
because
it.
they're not appropriate for her age group. She's like
Yeah.
7 or 8 or something.
Yeah, not a good idea.
Um, but I'll look at like what the fuck she watches, bro. And just like the online time she has in general, bro.
Hmm.
She has a ton of online time, and she's becoming kind of like antisocial in a way,
Hmm.
and it's worrying, bro.
Hmm.
It's like it's real like alarming for me, seeing that happen because she's getting older. She's gonna have to go to like fucking middle school and high school and like fucking
Yeah.
talk and make friends and do shit like
Yeah,
that.
like even my brother, bro. Like he's really shy. He doesn't really like to go out.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's true.
He's just, I don't know, he's really like, I want to say closeted because it sounds kind of like
No, yeah,
sexual.
that's something else.
Yeah. But
He's
like,
just like, yeah,
he's kind of nervous around people
uh
now.
huh.
And like, I guess that's a lot of, has to do a lot with online time and just being on the internet more often than,
Yeah, cause like our parents, bro, like
yeah,
they had to go out and do shit.
that's
Like I
true.
hear stories from my dad where he would just like kick it with like neighborhood kids, bro.
Mm. That's what I would do when I was like super young because I didn't really, well, my parents didn't really use phones, so I didn't either.
Mm,
They'd just be like, oh, go outside and like find something to do. Or
yeah,
like, here's a soccer ball, go like fuck around and shit.
yeah.
And yeah, I would like go in the neighborhood. I would have to ask my parents, oh, can I go ride on my bike on the street? And they'll be like, oh yeah, go ahead, don't get hit by a car. And I'd be like, let's go.
I'll try.
Yeah. And I remember one time, bro, fuck that guy.
Did you know that if you're about to get hit by a car, you should jump?
You should.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's true. I
yeah.
forgot
So
about
that
that.
way, like if you didn't, a lot of people like they try to get down,
Curl up and they get hit by
but
the car.
then you could possibly get stuck under the car and
Yeah.
it'd be really bad. But if you jump, like chances are you're probably gonna like roll on the
Mm.
front, or it's gonna probably like bounce
Yeah,
you
I would
off.
assume jump and like try to
Yeah, I like to
support your neck.
protect your neck too,
Yeah.
but you should aim to jump So that way, like, it's
Mm.
just the chances of survival were higher. That's an actual fact that I've
Survival
read.
tips.
Survival tips, actual facts, actual good advice.
No, yeah. But I was riding my bike.
I'm not liable for anything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was riding my bike on like the
Subscribe for more survival tips.
yeah, the
I'm
side.
actually gonna be first aid certified really soon.
Oh damn. I was, but I lost my card.
Pretty soon I'm gonna be first aid certified.
I was CPR and first aid.
Yeah, I'm gonna be CPR and first aid certified myself actually. It
Damn.
lasts 2 years. Then I'm gonna have to like re-up on that.
Mm, that's pretty cool.
I remember actually, bro, I had a teacher when I in high school I was taking sports medicine and she was going over like first aid, stuff like that, like not how to do it, but
mm,
like the like legality and stuff
mm.
like that, like Good Samaritan laws
Oh yeah.
and stuff like that, where it's like, oh, like implied consent, like if someone's unconscious, you have implied consent to help them.
Yeah, and or if like you break the rib while doing CPR, you're not liable.
Yeah, it's a good, I think it's the
Yeah.
Good Samaritan law where it's like, okay, like they were gonna die, so I gave them CPR, and yeah, I broke their rib, but I fucking saved them. They
Yeah.
can't sue you, you know? But I remember she was telling us that if you, so say like you right now,
Mm,
I'll say I was CPR certified, and say right now like you were in an accident, something happened, and
mm.
you like suffered cardiac arrest, and I had to give you like chest compressions, bro, and I called the cops or I called the ambulance, bro, I would have to give you chest compressions until they get there.
Yeah.
Like I have to,
Oh damn.
and then so that unless you're by yourself and you get tired, I
Mm.
think you can stop. But I think it was something like you have to do it. And then if you fuck, I don't know what it was, dude. But she was telling us, dude. She ended up telling us that if you see someone that needs help, like just don't fucking help them, because the risks are like greater than the reward. Because chances are they might sue you if you like do it wrong,
Oh
or
yeah.
like yeah, if you stop and there is like other people there or some shit, they can sue you. And I remember she told us like this fucking stuck out to me like probably don't. Like I
Yeah.
would say if you don't have to, like if you're just walking down the mall and someone needs help, like I would say don't. You know,
Yeah.
I remember she told us that, which sounds really fucked up. It was kind of funny though.
Yeah, I remember I saw a story of a girl that was drowning, and the person that saved her, like she sued him for like touching her, and that was like a big thing. And it's like,
Was she like underage or something?
no, she was like a fully grown adult woman,
Okay.
and she sued the guy for saving her. She's like, oh, I didn't consent to be saved, or I didn't consent him to like touch me.
Yeah, because it's a big thing, bro. Because obviously I'm in the class now. I'm enrolled in the class. I'm taking the class. I have my class every Wednesdays. Um, and we have like little performance exams. We have to practice, and we have to
I'm
tell
like,
the
I'm
teacher
dummy.
that yeah, we should do the dummy. Or sometimes if it's like something we could practice on a partner,
Mm.
we do it on a partner or the dummy. Um, I remember I had to give a bad bitch mouth. No, I'm just kidding. Um, we did mouth to mouth to the
Bro,
dummy.
bro does it to himself, bro.
Yeah, just to the mirror. I
Yeah.
give my mirror self mouth to mouth. But no, so we'd have to go like, oh, my name is this.
Mm.
I'm CPR first aid certified. Can I help you?
Yeah.
You know? And then they like the teacher would like simulate saying yes.
Mm.
You know, or sometimes if it's like an infant, you'd have to ask the parent like, oh, like I'm CPR first aid certified. Can I help your child? And they'd have to say yes, or implied consent if they're passed out and they're an adult, or even if a kid's passed out, like you have to make an effort. Like, oh, is is this your kid? Where's this kid's parents? And
Yeah.
if no one says anything, then it's implied consent that you would go because you're saving their life. But it's a big thing that you have to ask for consent, dude. It's a big thing.
It's
Well,
crazy.
in everything you have to ask
Yeah.
for consent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so I guess it's really scary, bro. Because a lot of people like this is an opportunity, like, oh, maybe I can sue this guy
Yeah.
and maybe I can get money. You know?
It's that's sad.
Yeah, it is really sad. Especially because some like in this case, like the guy fucking did a nice thing and saved her from drowning. You said?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess if you're drowning, you're conscious.
Yeah, I guess she
Yeah,
was.
maybe he didn't ask for
Well, I don't
consent.
know. She might have been unconscious
Okay.
because he saved her and then he did CPR.
Okay.
So, but I don't know. She
Dubious, dubious.
yeah.
But if she was unconscious, he was in the right. But if she was conscious, he had to ask for consent. And she had to. If she can't talk, they would go like, mm-hmm. Like
Mm,
if you're choking, we had to practice like choking so our partner could like fucking give us Heimlich maneuver.
yeah.
And so they would ask us, we had to be like this, and we had to go like when they asked us if they could help us. It was really funny though. It was really silly. I remember when we were practicing giving CPR to a baby, we had like the little baby dolls. So it was we were in groups, we were in partners. And so one of us had to be the CPR giver and the other person had to play the role of the parent.
Mm,
And I remember the dummy we got was darker in nature.
mm.
And I was like, please, can you help my stepson? And the teacher was like, well, why is he your stepson? And I was like you can see it. And she thought it was funny. She laughed.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could have got in trouble,
yeah.
but I didn't. Thankfully, that's all about
W
CPR.
teacher.
Yeah, I don't know. I could have gonna say something else.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I was riding the bike.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
And I was going super fast, like Sonic mode on the concrete, like on the sidewalk. And I was going super fast, and a guy like walked out his driveway, but he saw me and he kept walking, and I was going super fast. And I was like, I'm going super fast. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I didn't say that because I was going super fast.
yeah,
And I like braked, and I don't. It was like front braking, so I like the wheel went like this, and I was like skidding like that for a while,
yeah.
and I finally stopped right before him, and he was like, "Should have just kept going, bro." He, I was like, I was like, what? Like the all the pedals like scratched my calf and everything. I was like all scratched up from like braking super hard and like trying to make sure to stop. And bro was like in the way still, and he's like, "Oh, you could have just kept going, even though he was blocking my path."
Maybe just wanted to get hit, bro.
I don't, I don't know what was going on, but he was weird, bro. He had like an umbrella, and it was like it wasn't even sun or raining. It was like nublado.
Cloudy.
Yeah, cloud. It was just cloudy, and he was like, "You should just kept going, bro."
Maybe, bro. I don't know. I don't know, man. Kind of weird.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like situations where I almost got touched, but I can't think of any. But like neighborhood people.
Oh, do you want
Hmm? No.
one? I'll cut the word out. Nah, it's funny. I might leave it.
Yeah,
I don't think I have any stories like that that I haven't shared already.
yeah, that's true. I think I already shared about that one girl in 8th grade.
What grown into?
She would like try to like quote unquote tease me, but it was more like harassment.
I don't think you told us.
All right, so this is this girl, and we were in class, and she would sit next to me, and she would like try to like tease me in like weird ways. She would like rub my leg with her leg.
Yeah, you didn't tell us this.
She would rub my leg with her leg, and I'll just be like, I'll just move my leg away. Like what are you doing? I didn't say anything. I was just like, and it was weird because
Or
like,
like maybe it was a mistake.
yeah, that girl was super weird. She would like bring like a water bottle, but she would like be like, "Oh, smell it," and I would like be like, and it was like alcohol,
Mm.
and we're like, "Bro, we're in 8th grade, but what are you doing, girl?" And she'll be like, "How you want some?" And I'll be like, "No," because like in 8th grade, I was still like super innocent.
Mm.
I still wouldn't take it because that's dangerous. But even back
I
then,
probably would take it.
well, maybe I don't know. It could be anything smelling like alcohol.
Well, if I saw her drinking it, then I
Oh,
would drink it too.
maybe I still wouldn't do it, but she would do that, and then I don't remember like how it built up, but she would like I remember I brought money for the book fair one time,
Mhm.
and she took my dollar and she put it like between her chest, like between both of them, and she'd be like, "You want your dollar? You can get it." And I was like, "What the heck? Why are you doing this? I want my dollar." Even then, like I didn't like really understand that stuff, but I still knew I shouldn't get that dollar. We were in the middle of class and she just had them like the dollar out, and I was like, "What? Like what? Can I have my dollar back, please?" And that's like she would do that shit, and then she would like grab my leg. She would like do a bunch of like weird shit. She never actually like full on touched me in that way,
Yeah.
and but it was still like super like weird, bro. I'd just be like,
That's fucking funny, bro.
that happened over like I like maybe the course of a month or more,
Mm.
and I didn't really understand what was going on because I was still super innocent. I wasn't exposed to that stuff.
Mm.
But looking back and I'm like, why? Why would you do that?
Yeah, why Abel?
Yeah, I would say that too, because like I didn't understand what was going on. I would just be like I would just be like, oh,
Why was it? Why couldn't it have been me?
I don't
I
know
would have got the. I would have grabbed the dollar.
if
I
I
would have.
think she ended up taking it and putting it between her legs, and then I got it because I was like, it's just legs.
Oh yeah.
In my head, I'm like, oh, it's just legs, okay, dollar.
I remember back in middle school. That was in middle school, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, back in middle school too. I heard allegedly
And I could confirm.
Abel can confirm that in Miss Hudson that in our math class
Yeah.
one year, Abel bitched about and made a big deal for me to not say the teacher's name because he's a bitch. Um, in math class. We sat in groups of like I think like six of us.
Two, yeah, six,
Yeah, it
two, and then
was.
two, two.
I think the group only had five though.
Mm, I
And remember we all sat there. It was me. It was you. It was Malcolm, and it was Anthony,
mm-hmm. And a girl.
and a girl named
What's that one basketball girl? Brittany.
Brittany. Oh, Brittany Grinder.
Yeah,
Shout out Brittany Grinder. Um,
we traded her for a terrorist, bro.
yeah. I heard the terrorist averaged a triple double though.
Oh damn.
Yeah, pretty cool. Might win MVP. So we all sat there because I think we were allowed to pick our seats. Huh?
Yeah,
We were allowed to pick our seats, and we all chose that setup. I don't know why the fuck Brittany Grinder would sit there though.
yeah. I don't know why.
Maybe not. Maybe they were just assigned randomly. No, they were assigned randomly. They
Mhm.
were assigned randomly, and then I think because we kept talking, they moved me only.
Yeah.
They swapped me with Beckon. They ended up switching me with this kid named Adolfo. I don't know if you remember Adolfo. Um, and there was no more. I didn't sit there. So this is why I heard, because I didn't sit there anymore. I heard that Malcolm, Anthony, and Abel were.
Not me. I was not part of
This
that.
is what I heard.
I
This
was
is what
not.
I heard.
Okay.
This is what I heard,
Okay.
bro. This is what I heard. I heard that you guys were in class pulling down your pants and showing your parts to the group.
No, no, no.
That's what I heard.
Okay, no.
And I heard that like y'all were like looking around and maybe or may not have touched something. That's what I
No,
heard.
no,
That's what
no.
I heard.
Okay, okay.
That's what I heard
What
from my
actually
sources.
happened? Okay, it was. I forgot how the seats were arranged. I think it was Malcolm. No, it was Malcolm and Brittany,
Yeah.
and then I think it was what was the dude's name? Anthony,
Uh-huh.
and I forgot what the rest were. But I just remember that as being Anthony was like on a desk, and then it was them two,
Mhm.
and they were both. I don't know how it started, but they both started choking the chicken in class, and Brittany was watching Malcolm do it,
Mhm.
and Anthony was just doing it like covertly,
Yeah.
and I guess eventually Anthony completed his mission, and he like put his hand out and like tried to show it to the group on his hand.
Mhm.
I didn't see anything. I'm colorblind.
I don't think that has to do with anything, bro.
I just remember not seeing anything,
Okay.
and
You are. He is colorblind though,
yeah, and I guess
or so he claims.
yeah, I could be lying, I guess, and then
Bro, no.
Malcolm reached his destination,
Mhm.
and I think he also tried to show it to Anthony, but I guess he like showed him under the table, and I guess Brittany was wanted to get in on the action, or like Anthony to like try to convince them, Malcolm and Brittany to try to like do something.
Yeah.
So they try to get Malcolm to put his hand inside Brittany's pants and kind of like wiggle around a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Brittany got saved because Malcolm already reached his destination. He was like, I don't want to get her pregnant.
That's true. That's a good. That's
Yeah,
yeah. That's smart thinking.
yeah.
It's like
So
most guys wouldn't have thought about that.
yeah,
Just done it.
so that never happened. But that was a pretty interesting day. And I remember that was even younger than eighth grade, so I didn't know what was going on even more. So I was like, why the fuck are you guys doing this stuff? I was just kind of like, they're like,
Yeah. I remember hearing that Abel was like a little nosy, and he was like snooping, and he was looking around, and he was
she was trying to give him high fives.
Yeah. with the hand when they were
Yeah.
showing it, he was like, "Give me a high five, good job, man." That's what I heard that Abel was doing.
Nah, that was interesting times though. That was
And I
fun.
remember, I think Adolfo was the one that told me, not that you did it. I think maybe I started saying that.
Yeah.
But I remember Adolfo like vouched that you guys were doing that. And I'm like, holy shit!
That was
Thank God I didn't sit there. That's fucking
yeah,
weird.
that was weird.
Um,
I don't think anything else like that happened in school.
well, I remember Anthony was just a weird guy in general.
Mm,
I think I
yeah,
talked about him a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I used the name Anthony though. But yeah, he was really weird. I remember he would choke the chicken in class. A lot.
often.
Yeah, more times than normal, which is zero.
Yeah,
Um, more than 5 times.
that's
I would
actually
say
crazy.
more than 5 times that are confirmed. Because I heard from sources that he would do it frequently. Um, but I can't confirm that. Abel's story I can confirm because I've heard it from like 2 or 3 different sources. I remember one time he arrived to his destination in class, and I was there, and
Yeah,
he smacked someone in the face with it.
that's crazy.
And that same guy said that he would arrive at his destination inside the little desk cubby
Oh
sometimes
no.
inside a different class. But that's only one guy saying it, right?
Yeah,
It's not. It's not. Yeah,
corroborated.
it's not corroborated by any other sources.
That's wild.
But I remember he was a really weird guy. I remember one time up in the restroom. I don't know why. I think we might have been in PE or something, and we all kind of went to the restroom. To the restroom.
That's like the
We
Western.
all went to the restroom. We went to the restroom together, and I think I was just washing my hands, and some of the guys were peeing. And fucking Anthony, he goes inside the stall. He starts choking the chicken up in there, and he told us. Um,
Bros into some stuff.
yeah,
Bros into
he was
something
really
weird.
weird. Malcolm was kind of weird too.
Yeah,
Like not that weird, but he was still weird. Like I remember he would he would tell me, he's like, bro, last night I was watching adult films and I was choking the chicken. Like, bro, okay, bro, why are you telling me this shit, bro? And then what?
didn't you have him added on Instagram?
What do I matter on this one?
Didn't he? Didn't he used to like post pictures of his nut and like be like, this one's dedicated to this person?
I don't know.
I
I
could have sworn.
I can't. I haven't heard about that, bro.
I could have
I
sworn.
wasn't on Instagram till like high school, and I don't follow him. I didn't start following till like recently.
No, yeah, I think I was during high school days or maybe a little bit earlier, but I don't
Like I
know.
remember I started following him like super recently because he's my neighbor.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I'm
That's
pretty.
not identifying
I'm
information.
pretty sure there were like pictures, like not pictures, like just on the ground or some shit. I don't remember how else. I just remember no pictures, and then he'd be like, "Oh, this one's dedicated to at this person."
I know you had a couple
Nah,
dedications.
I would just be
This
like,
one goes out to at Abel.Gallardo 11, Junior 11, or whatever the fuck your Instagram handle is.
"Nah, I was never a part of that. I don't even know what qualified you to be dedicated for that."
Maybe he was just thinking about you.
That that's
Like I don't think it was like a like, oh, me, do me, do me. It might have been
might have been like, "Oh,
like a funny thing, like, oh,
yeah,
thanks, what can you do? Pay for my name? Could be funny, but yeah, it might have just been like, oh, this is whoever pops up.
that's very interesting."
I haven't heard about that though. That's new information to me.
Yeah, I could have sworn that's what happened. That happened multiple times.
I didn't know that.
Very weird stuff.
Yeah, well, he's the pube chicken guy.
Yeah,
And he was really weird. Um, I don't know why the fuck I hung out with him. Like thinking back about it,
yeah,
like I don't know why the fuck, because I wasn't like that. So I don't know, like I don't know why the fuck I hung out with him. It sounds kind of fucked up because he was a cool guy.
yeah. Besides
Apart from being
that,
weird, like apart from that, he was pretty cool. I guess he was kind of funny and stuff like that. Well, I don't know what the fuck that was about.
yeah. Hopefully, it doesn't do that anymore.
Um, and speaking about Malcolm and Adolfo, I remember one time, and I think it was like eighth grade. We were just hanging out. I think during I think it was called snack or break or something.
Yeah, recess.
Recess. No, in middle school they didn't call it recess anymore.
Oh,
Because we were mature. Recess was like for little kids. We called it, I think, nutrition. I think that's what we called it, a break. Um, but it was during that we had like a 15-minute break. Um, and I remember Adolfo walks up to us and he's like, "What's up?" He like daps us up and stuff.
yeah.
And
Stuff,
like we
Malcolm.
weren't like really like big friends with them. We were
We-
just kind of like associates with them. He was kind
Yeah,
of weird. Um, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say for now, I guess. He was really weird. No, no, fuck it. I'm gonna say it. He was really fucking weird. This was middle school, and I remember he would get dropped off by his mom, and at in front of the school gates, like right in front of the school gates, so everyone could fucking see him. He would kiss his mom on the lips as he's getting dropped off, and sometimes his dad, because sometimes his dad would drop him off. Um. Also, I remember I in middle school I tried out for the soccer team, and Abel tried out for the soccer team, and we all tried out for the soccer team, and Adolfo tried out for the soccer team,
and he
and
made it.
And yeah, he was so cool. He's super successful, and now he plays for Real Madrid. That's not, sadly, it's not how this fucking story goes. So we start off by like jogging or like running around the track, like a couple laps around the track, and then we start doing the first like skill
Yeah,
drill,
first
whatever.
drill with the ball.
And it was like the coach, he had set up cones in like a line, and we had to run with the ball a little bit, it's like sprint, and then dribble it between the cones, and then sprint back with the ball. So we were in lines of two, it's two separate lines, and I remember he was in front of me. He was in front of me. I think you and your brother were behind me.
Mm.
So it's his turn to go up. So he takes like a big touch of the ball. He sprints and he falls to the ground in pain.
Yeah, before doing the first
Before
turn.
he took one touch and he fucking fell in pain because I think he dislocated his knee running. And I remember his parents were there watching the fucking tryouts, and we all had to go up to his dad, and we were all just kind of like cracking jokes. And his dad was kind of laughing about it too. And we ended up not really doing anything that day because they had to go get a wheelchair for him in the front office. And since he was in the middle of the field, we couldn't go around him. And I ended up not making the soccer team.
I think I made it that year, but I was ass, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
I
I,
didn't do
I didn't
anything.
make it because I was ass. I didn't make it because I got sick and missed a day of tryouts. Because it was like a 3 day thing,
Oh
and I ended
yeah.
up getting it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I got sick on Tuesday. And I remember on Wednesday I did really good. Like actually, like I can say I did good. And Monday was like a sham because Adolfo fucked up his leg. And I remember he was in my PE class and he didn't do PE for like a month, and he had like his
Mm.
leg all wrapped up. But I don't know why the fuck he would change out still. Maybe the teacher made him. I feel like the teacher wouldn't make him change out if he's not gonna do
Yeah,
PE.
that's
I
weird.
remember he would always come out all dressed and like, "Oh, bro, you gonna play basketball with this?" He's like, "No, I can't. My legs hurts." And I'd be like, "Why the fuck is this guy changed out?" I never asked him. I was like, "Why the fuck is this guy changed out?" He'd be in the fucking PE uniform.
But yeah.
Um,
But back to the story.
is there anything else that he did that was weird?
I don't think so. Can't think of anything.
All right, but he was weird. It's established that he was weird. He's like a funny guy, silly guy, not intentionally. Um, Yeah. So he comes up to us and he's like, "Oh, what's up?" He daps me up and I'm like, "Oh, what's up, bro?" Because I was friendly enough with him. I wasn't like super close to him,
Mm.
but I was friendly. I wasn't a dickhead or nothing. Actually, I remember Jose. When Adolfo would pull up, Jose would just fucking ignore him. This was in high school. He would pull up. He would just dap up everyone. I think he did it because that's what I did. I
Mm.
would pull up and I would always dap up everyone. Like anywhere I go, I'm saying what's up to everybody. And I remember he started getting there and he's like dapping up to the group and he's like, "What's up, Jose?" And Jose's like this. So pretend to be Jose, bro, and just kind of sit there. So, and I'm Adolfo, and I'm like, "What's up, Jose?" Oh, he fucking goes, "Oh," and he tried it probably like two or three more
I think
times.
one time he'd be like, "What's up, Jose? What's up, Jose? What's up, Jose?" You said that like repeated like three
Yeah, like
times.
oh, maybe the first time he didn't hear,
Yeah,
which I guess I would understand. Like
yeah,
maybe he didn't hear you the first time, but it's like by the seventh time, I think he
yeah.
heard you. And then I remember eventually he's like, okay, he's not gonna dab me up.
He
I'm just
just stopped
gonna,
trying.
yeah, he just stopped trying. He would dab up everyone else except Jose. And I would tell Jose like, that's kind of fucked up, bro. Like even for us, bro, like, that was really fucked up. I don't know how the fuck he did that. And he was like, bro, it's Adolfo. Jokes
Damn.
on you, Jose, because now you're pregnant.
Yeah,
Um,
I wonder who the father is.
okay. Um,
It's not us.
yeah, it's not. I didn't think that was
Yeah.
needed to be stated. Um, but yeah, so he came up and he said, "What's up?" to me. He said, "What's up?" I think you were there. Were you there?
Yeah.
He said what's up to Abel. He said what's up to Malcolm, and he's like, "Oh, what's up, Malcolm?" And Malcolm, he's like, "What's up, a dildo?" And he fucking punched him in the balls really fucking hard for no reason, unprompted. He
No.
didn't tell us.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna punch him in the balls when he walks up." Nah, he just like
Something clicked in
fucking
his head.
intrusive thoughts, bro. He's
Yeah.
like, "What if I punch him in the balls?" Bam, punch him in the ball. He punched him fucking hard because I remember Adolfo. He's like, "Oh."
Yeah, like he recoiled
Yeah,
from
he
it.
recoiled and he kind of like stayed like this for a while, and I think he cried.
Yeah, he
Not
cried, and then they got Malcolm in
They
trouble.
got Malcolm in trouble because fucking Frank, the security guard Frank, was right there, and he saw, and he ended up getting in trouble. I remember he kept getting called out for lunch detention, probably for like 2 months, which
Damn.
feels like a little excessive
Yeah.
for punching someone in the balls.
Maybe a week of
Maybe
detention.
maybe like a week, maybe 2 weeks, but it was like a
Yeah.
month or 2 months, bro. I don't know what the fuck. Like, I don't think that's a serious enough crime
Yeah.
for the punishment, you know? Like maybe if he would have like I don't know, killed somebody,
Yeah,
I think 2 months of detention, lunch detention was justified. But I
yeah,
think punching someone in the balls doesn't warrant that.
yeah. Maybe like 2 months if it's like a serious murder,
Yeah, yeah, like not even like a manslaughter. Like it had to be like
premeditated,
yeah, like was it first which one's worse? First degree or second degree?
first degree.
First degree murder. We're not gonna, we're saying murder. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
No one no one cares. But yeah, he fucking did that to him. So maybe yeah, maybe we weren't the nicest people in school.
I mean, yeah. Well, we ourselves, we weren't that
I
bad.
was kind of bad.
Okay, I wasn't that bad.
Like I think I've talked a little bit here about like the
Yeah,
flash drive thing
yeah.
and the
You didn't talk about the basketball thing.
that's enough. No, it was. I guess I'll talk about the basketball thing. This is at the end. It's
Yeah.
like a minute. No, an hour 30. Um, so the basketball thing. So there was did I say his name last time?
I don't remember. I think you censored it.
Did I censor it?
Oh, no, we didn't. Because it was a flash drive thing and he wasn't really in the wrong. So we just said his name.
I said his name.
Yeah.
Oh. So there was this kid. I didn't I said his name.
Yeah.
All right,
Because
all
it was
right.
integral to this. You said it was integral to the story.
How the fuck was that
I
integral
don't
to the
know.
story, bro? Um oh. So there's this kid named Joe Brown. This part is integral to the story. It's about Malcolm.
Mm,
On the topic of Malcolm. We had I haven't said this one before?
no.
Okay. I thought I did. So we had a assembly with the new what was he, superintendent of
Yeah.
the school district who actually used to be my elementary school principal for like 2 years. Dr. Francois.
Pretty swell guy.
Pretty cool guy. He was a bald black guy, something like Steve Harvey.
Mm. He
But
reminded me of CeeLo.
yeah, CeeLo, I think CeeLo killed someone. Oh, okay. Sexual battery.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, in 2012, he was accused of sexual battery by a woman with whom he had dined at a LA restaurant. He pleaded not guilty to a felony charge. Oh, this is controlled substances. Okay. Yeah, so he didn't kill someone, sorry. That seemed really bad. Wasn't that serious. Come
Oh, shit, sorry.
on, bro. Oh, so yeah, CeeLo Green didn't actually kill someone. But yeah, he did remind me like CeeLo Green, maybe
Yeah.
like Steve Harvey. Like physically, kind of looked like Steve Harvey, like a little, like a round, like a jollier Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
Oh, he had a mustache, I think, too, right?
Yeah.
He had a mustache, not a Steve Harvey mustache, but he had a mustache. Yeah, he's a really swell, really jolly, really fun guy, Dr. Francois. I think his name was like Greg or something or Jeff.
I remember.
Doesn't matter. But he was like introducing himself to like I think all the schools, and it was our turn.
Yeah.
And so we knew the kid named Joe Brown, and I guess his name was just kind of a meme. His name became a meme with like the school because his first name was Joe Brown put together. I did say it because I remember I said that.
Mm.
Um, so Dr. Francois, he's like, "Oh, hello, students," and or like, "Good morning, students." I think he's like, "Oh, good morning, students," and fucking Malcolm stands up, and he's like, "What's up, Joe Brown?" In front of everyone, in front of like the entire eighth grade class, I think it was, and he got sent to the office that immediately. He's like, "Take him to the office," and they came and they escorted him to the office. And they ended up. I remember I asked him after, I was like, "Bro, what do they tell you in the office? Like, what do they do? Are you in trouble? Like, do you get detention or some shit?" He's like, "No." He just asked me, "How would you feel if
Oh,
I?" Huh?
wait. The way it happened, he told me, was that at first they're probably gonna be like they looked into him. Well, they didn't look into him yet. They're probably gonna tell him like, oh, like why are you being racist or something?
Uh-huh.
But they saw that his dad was black.
No, no, his mom's black.
His mom's black. So his mom's black. So that's why they were like, oh, we
It's
should change our approach.
yeah, it's not a race thing
Uh-huh.
anymore. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that part.
Mm,
So yeah, his mom is black. His dad is Mexican.
mm,
I know his family. Um, he's my neighbor. And I remember I asked him like, "Hey, bro, like, what do they tell you? Like, do you get in trouble? They call your parents or something?" He's like, "No." He just asked me how would I feel if he went to my house, knocked on the door, and called my parents Joe Brown, which sounds like the fucking funniest thing ever.
yeah, it's
Like,
funny.
I would fucking laugh if they did that. Um,
You're welcome to come and do that,
yeah, you're welcome to do it, Dr. Francois,
Dr. Joe Brown.
Dr. Joe Brown. Oh, and it wasn't a race thing. It wasn't a
Yeah,
racial thing. It was just I don't know. I don't know how the fuck he did it.
it
He
was
didn't
unprompted.
explain it. Huh? Yeah, it was unprompted. He didn't say like, oh, I'm gonna do something funny or
Yeah,
like watch this
bro
or
just
something.
kept losing to his intrusive thoughts.
Yeah, he just had no like self control, I guess. So there was that, and I guess the Joe Brown thing. So we were in PE class. It was like sixth grade, and I remember we were playing basketball. That's not a race thing. We were just playing basketball.
Okay.
Uh, and we were on opposite teams.
Hmm.
And I love basketball. I get into it a lot. So I'm playing good defense. I'm poking the ball loose. I'm fucking chasing for loose balls. And I'm into the basketball game. Probably took it more seriously than sixth grade PE basketball should have been. But that was my NBA finals. PE basketball was my NBA finals, and I was LeBron, right? Um, I was LeBron if LeBron was ass at basketball. I just liked the game. So we're playing, and I poked the ball loose from Joe Brown, and I tried to contest because I think the ball did bounce off his. No, it didn't. I said it bounced off his leg
Hmm.
to get the ball back. It didn't fucking matter. It wasn't that serious. We weren't even keeping score. But I was like, that's our ball. It bounced off his leg, and everyone's like, no, no, it's my ball. And I remember I had went for the ball because I poked it loose and it went kind of rolled away. And I was like, that's our ball, it's our ball. And Joe Brown was like, no, it's my ball.
Hmm.
And I think someone else on my team was like, it's their ball. And I was like, you fucking bitch. In my head, I was like, why the fuck would you do that? You just gave up the possession.
Hmm.
You fucking suck. You never played organized sports ever. And I was like, all right, take out. And I fucking threw it at Joe Brown's head, bro. I went like a chest pass, bro. Just
Hmm.
boom, kind of hard though, and it went bonk. It hit him right in the face, and he cried. Whose fault it was, I don't know. I think I think
Debatable.
I think I can accept that we were both at fault a little bit. I can say that. Um, in the comments, let us know. You know, I'm not gonna say it was entirely on him, but it was a little bit on him.
Yeah.
Another time we were playing fucking PE basketball and we were never on the same team. This all could have been avoided if we were on the same team. I don't know why we were never on the same team. We didn't even like pick. I think we were just like, oh, we're just gonna split up. And I poked the ball loose from Joe Brown. I'm just such a good basketball player. I poked the ball loose, or I poked the ball loose from someone. I poked the ball loose from someone, and me and Joe Brown are going for it. Bear in mind, Joe Brown is in sixth grade and like 6 feet tall. I'm like 5 feet tall, not even 5 feet tall. I'm like 4 foot something. I'm a fucking tiny kid, super skinny. Somehow I push him. Somehow I end up pushing him, going for the ball, and we're like struggling, and I go like, huh, and I push him, and he falls somehow. I don't know how the physics on that makes sense. Like I'm not that strong. I don't think I'm strong enough now to fucking push him. I saw him the other day. He's fucking tall as fuck. Somehow I was just super strong. I was passion of the game probably. Maybe he was flopping. He probably flopped. He flopped. So I go like, huh, to get the ball. I did end up getting the ball, but he like fell like this. He was like a foot, like a tree, bro. Like a tree. He just goes, bang, and he hit his face on the concrete hard, bro. I thought he died. I remember I was in sixth grade and he hit the ground hard. It sounded like if you've seen those videos where someone like drops a watermelon on
Hmm.
the floor and it goes like the noise
Yeah.
it makes. It doesn't
Like,
make that noise obviously, but it makes the noise.
like
You're
I,
not. We're not gonna do it.
I can make it.
You know what it sounds like though at home.
I can make the noise.
Okay, man. We established that. Thanks for trying though. So yeah, he hits the ground hella hard and he stays there for like probably like 3 or like 5 seconds maybe,
Hmm.
which is not that long. But I'm in
In
sixth
your
grade
head, it's like,
and in
oh,
my head I'm like, holy shit, he fucking died. I killed him. Holy fuck. And then I remember I had the ball and I don't know what I did with it. I think we stopped the game. So the flopping worked.
Yeah,
The flopping worked because
good tactic.
we had to stop the game. Yeah, it was a good tactic. We had to stop the game, and he got up and he cried, and he went over to the bench
Really
and
selling the flop.
yeah, really selling, bro. Like tremendous sell job. Um, and yeah, he went to like the bleachers and he just sat down and he was just crying. And I was like, all right, let's start playing again, guys. NBA Finals, game two. Again, whose fault is it? This one, honestly, I can be a man and I can say that this sounds more like Joe Brown's fault than mine, because he was flopping. He flopped. Like it was. If you really think about it, bro, I wasn't that strong to push him like that. Like maybe he could have stumbled a little bit, but enough to like really trip him over, bro, and fall on his face, bro.
Fishy
There's some
business.
fishy business here. And I remember I didn't even get in trouble.
No,
I was super scared because I think the teacher like I was like, fuck, she's gonna see him crying. I was like, bro, stop crying. Like it's not that. Like you're okay, bro. Like you're fine. Because I was scared that I was gonna get in trouble. And I don't know if the teacher came up and he didn't say anything. But I remember not getting in trouble, and I faced zero repercussions for my actions, and that's
probably bad.
yeah, it's probably his fault too. Yeah. So there was that. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it with the school situations for now.
I think
Unless until we remember more.
yeah, until we remember more. Kind of crazy. I went to school for like how long did you go to school for? Like 12 years
Yeah,
plus college.
yeah,
I'm going to school for like 13, maybe 14 years.
yeah,
Yeah, I assume there's stuff like more stuff that I just forgot.
yeah. That's true. I forget a lot of stuff.
Like I'll just like we'll probably be talking about something. I'll just like unlock it. Like oh shit, this
Yeah,
happened. I think we're done.
yeah.
That's it from us though. Remember, I'm not I'm not a bad guy.
No, we're good people.
I'm a good person, especially now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm a good person. I'm a good person, right?
we don't do bad stuff anymore at all.
In the
Ever.
comments, do you think I'm a good person still? Let us know. Make your opinions
Joe
known,
Brown,
guys.
do you forgive him?
Bro, I remember for the longest time I thought about fucking apologizing to him.
Damn. Did you?
No. Not because I don't want to,
Mm,
but because I feel like I'd feel really fucked up if I did and he didn't accept it. Because I feel like I wouldn't accept it. If
yeah,
that happened to me and someone apologized, like, hey, like, I'm really sorry, because I was a fucking dick to him, bro. But maybe he kind of, you know. But I did really fucked up shit to him. And I kind of think bad. I think back about it and I'm like, damn, like, if someone had done that shit to me and, like, 10 years later, they're like, hey, man, like, I'm really sorry about, what I did when I was
yeah,
10 years old. Like I'd have some ill will, and I'll be
yeah.
like, I wouldn't even respond, bro. I'm like, fuck you, man. So maybe I don't think he would do that, but it's kind of the thought lingers in my mind. It's like,
Mhm.
fuck, like, what if he does that? And I'm gonna feel like really fucked up, and then I'm gonna feel like a goober, bro, because I apologized and he didn't accept, so now I look like a bitch.
Maybe.
Also, I followed him on Instagram and he didn't follow me back.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
never mind.
fuck that.
It was his fault.
Yeah, it was his fault. Yeah, yeah, it was your fault, man. I think people watch this and know him. It was his fault. It wasn't mine. That's it from us. Let us know thoughts, opinions, beliefs,
Superstitions,
superstitions, facts even.
fetishes,
Don't let us know those. Keep those to yourself.
please.
Uh
Like, please keep it to yourself.
okay, please keep it to yourself, yeah. Yeah, let us know what you thought. Let us know if there's anything you want us to cover. Um, 'Tis the season
Also, there's gonna be big news happening in the world this week, and we'll talk about them
in the
next
world.
week. Big global news. I have insider info. I cannot say anything right now.
Bigger than my Blueface news?
It's huge,
Bigger than the Blueface news?
but catastrophic,
Holy
like
shit.
actual world shit.
Okay.
You'll know when it happens this week.
Okay. That's it from us. Yeah, like, subscribe. Let us know what you thought. Let us know what you think. Let us know
If you think,
if you're gonna think what
yeah,
you're gonna think. Um, Subscribe. I think. Did I say that?
yeah,
Okay.
you could if you haven't, you could do it. Subscribe now if you haven't.
Yeah. If you're watching this, I love you,
Damn.
except if you're a girl.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to say that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you're my sister, then I can say that
Yeah.
to you.
I love you except if you're a girl. That way I only like men.